Like all those money cannot still make me buy house of 450 million naira in Pinok, and where I'm staying in Chevron, blah 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 blah. The shah put the money laundry shah. They charged me to court. So when they charged me to court, we had to beg them that okay, if they want to remove the money laundering, how much would they collect? They said we should go and bring 15 million naira that they will remove the money laundering.
Now, this is one part of the video. A lot of things will be unveiled. First things first, you heard it from Bobrisky. EFCC charged him 15 million naira to remove the money laundry charge that was charged against him. If you remember, when this case against Bobrisky starts, there was a money laundry charge, but from nowhere, they dropped the money laundry charge. So obviously, Bobrisky paid EFCC 15 million naira to remove the money laundry charge. It's crazy.
So another day in Nigeria, another drama. As we can see that Bobrisky 6 months in prison was actually spent in an apartment where he was knocking on a steady. This guy was balling. This guy was having fun. Meanwhile, in the press media, they were saying Bobrisky was in the prison, was serving his jail time. We can see how corrupt the system is. The Nigerian structure is a type that only enables corrupt people. You find yourself to be a sincere and a righteous man who wants to be different. My brother, I'm sorry for you. You will be behind the bars. The people like Nnamdi Kanu, people like Showore, these are people who has done their time. Some are still doing their time. Why? Because they are ready to speak through to power. Now let us go to the issue of this guy called Bobrisky. Bobrisky is a she-male, or should I say a male disguising as a female, a cross-dresser. Now, yesterday, very dark man exposed this guy that when Bobrisky was about to be jailed, a godfather, and I know you guys know who a godfather means, now guy with a knock arm. You get the point. Now, this guy called the prison director general that don't touch my baby. I don't want mosquitoes. You see that is skin where they shine dollar dollar. You know how much it takes maintain that skin? Don't let that she-male or whatever his name is, Bobrisky, don't let him sleep that jail. Yes, I understand that he has been sentenced, but let that be a charade. Let the gullible poor Nigerians let them think he's in the prison. You know what? I'll send you like 100 to 200 million. Let him, you know how much is an apartment? An apartment in where he was rendition will probably go for something around 50K per day. That's around 1.5 million. Now, calculate that for like 6 months. That's around roughly 10M. So it's a chicken change. And of course, he would have given him Bobrisky, oh yeah, you said take some amount of money. You can see when he came out, immediately he came out, maybe less than a week or so, he launched a birthday party whereby he bought a very big cake, like a customized cake that he said it costed him around, was it 4 million or 40 million? I can't recall now. But you can see that Nigeria has been structured to only promote, support, sustain criminality. Listen, you as a legitimate business owner, you begin to question yourself, like, why am I trying to be different? When I say I want to go to my 9 to 5 job, or should I say I want to start a small business, people start looking at you like, look at this idiot, look at this one, this mumu. Now only you think say now only you start business. Now, when you start listening to news like this, you start watching things like this, wherein a person who was caught right in the act, Bobrisky was caught spraying money, which is an what? A national offense. It's an insult on the currency. Was it not just recently the CBN was saying that the naira is not just our currency, it is a symbol that unifies us. Okay, a person I don't even know if I say a man or a boy, a guy or a girl, a female was caught in the act, you know, mutilating, abusing our currency. You guys came out there and you guys played some dramas. You said you sentenced him, not knowing that you guys took this guy to an apartment to go and flex in. I mean, very dark man needs to be protected. No man is perfect, but very dark man needs to be protected because he is going deeper and deeper. He was one that exposed the pastor, was it Jeremiah, who was selling miracle water. Now he's exposing, and you can imagine the numbers of youth who are looking up to Bobrisky as a mentor. You can see some people want to be like Bobrisky. Bobrisky is an SPV. What do I mean by SPV? In that audio recordings, there was an interchange, like a communication between whoever Bobrisky was speaking with over the telephone. Bobrisky had to pay 15 million naira to for the EST to drop their charges against him regarding money laundering. Now, Olukoyode, who swore that he was going to what apprehend Yaya Bello over 80 billion alleged fraud, is now coming out again to deceive us. And why is Olukoyode always releasing all this eye service? Why is he always releasing them at the late hours of the day? The last time Yaya Bello came to your office, Yaya Bello spent some minutes there and then he left. You said he came, he embarrassed the arrest protocol of EFCC. For God's sake, you are looking for a criminal. The criminal surrenders himself. Then you come out to give us excuse. Then about 5 hours later at night, you start saying Yaya Bello is still wanted. Whoever sees him. Are you people taking us for a ride? You guys think we're stupid? Or are we truly stupid? Because this seems to only happen in Nigeria. How can an institution, economic, and financial crimes commission, you are fighting financial crimes, you dey collect 15 million naira for Bobrisky? You say you are fighting corruption, economic corruption. A man who was alleged to have stolen 80 billion from, how much is Kogi making? What is the Kogi monthly federal allocation revenue? Now, this man now even walked down into your office, and then you started playing all manner of gimmicks, started giving us all silly excuse. Now you think I would not suspect Olukoyode himself not to have collected some funds? I mean, let us interrogate our own intellectuality. What sense does it add up? Someone has been on a watch list. This guy a bounty was even placed on him. You came to the national TV to swear on your career, swear on your life, that if you don't catch Yaya Bello, whatever evil should happen to you. The same Yaya Bello now came to your office, I think just about 2 weeks ago. Then you started dilly-dallying. You started telling us, na sun wey no shine, I no make me see him. Oh my goodness, these guys, maybe indeed we are silly, maybe indeed we are just dumb as a citizen. Because I see no reason why Olukayode will still be playing on our intelligence, telling us that those EFCC guys that took 15 million naira, another EFCC should go and oh boy, we are in serious trouble in this country. And everything seems to be falling apart since our current president came on board. Just recently, the Minister of Defense, Matawale, was on national TV calling those he governed East Coast indigents, which are the Zamfarans. He was saying they were devilish people, evil people, that yes, Zamfara is a small place, but it's too complex. You govern a state for 4 freaking years, haven't failed significantly. The new governor is now calling you a sponsor of terrorism. He's alleging that you are behind the insecurity in a state. You took to the national TV. You started defending indefensible. You guys should not forget that immediately when Matawale was about to be made the Minister of Security for State, EFCC said they were going to investigate him for, was it alleged 40 billion or thereabout? Like 50 billion. Yes, they said he has stolen 50 billion from Zamfara vault and all that. There were issues. But what happened? Whenever you have that connection with the center, these things, let us add the dots. Let us start adding the dots. Bobrisky, a godfather in Abuja, who is reportedly well close to the center. Matawale, who was supposed to be castrated right now, if the investigation has been done, Matawale would either have been arrested or whatever the case is. That investigation has been pending. We don't even know what is going on about it. The alleged 50 billion naira loot was just shut down. Now let us go to Yahya Bello. Yahya Bello was sold everywhere. I mean, the evidences were everywhere. We saw how he paid like a few in advance. He paid his children's school fees. These things were all in aberration. I mean, these things were all totally against the ethics of governance in Nigeria. But then EFCC did what? Just kept quiet, because the next day, wherein Bello was called out, we saw him at the villa bowing down to the ground commander. So we have a long way to go, my people. If you know about corrupt, I advise you, it seems you will adopt some little element of corruption. And then we're asking ourselves that all our youth are not ready to learn handwork. None of them want to go into trading. Most of them are not even ready to finish their education. What they are embracing now is the Yahoo. I mean, what would you expect? What would you expect? But for us, we are trying to be legitimate. And for that reason, please kindly like, subscribe, and share. Please support our own legitimate also. Bye for now.